spilling ink across the hardwood in the hall. I'm watching shadows stretch and lean against the kitchen wall. I reach out for a hand that isn't there to pull me close, and find myself entangled with a heavy silver ghost. The record player's humming, but the needle's out of groove. It's hard to find the rhythm when you've lost the will to move. The house is full of echoes, every corner breathes your name, but the air has grown so heavy, it'll never feel the same. I'm swaying in the silence where your laughter used to ring, tied to every memory by a frayed and broken string. And now I'm slow dancing with my sorrow in the dark, trying to find a flame inside a long extinguished spark. I put my head upon the shoulder of the emptiness you left, a waltz for the lonely, a tango for the bereft. The world is spinning round me, but I'm frozen in the past, knowing that this forever was the kind that couldn't last. One step for the longing, two steps for the tomorrow. I'm just here in the kitchen, slow dancing with my sorrow. Your perfume's on the curtain, just a faint and fading trace, like a map of all the places I can no longer replace. The neighbors see the window, see a silhouette in gray. They don't know I'm just practicing the words I'll never say. I'm leading with my heartache, let the sadness take the wheel, spinning through the wreckage of a love that was too real. The floorboards are a choir, and they're singing out in pain, a low and steady rhythm, like the falling of the rain. I've got my eyes wide open, but I'm blinded by the night, waiting for a morning that'll never bring the light. Now I'm slow dancing with my sorrow in the dark, trying to find a flame inside a long extinguished spark. I put my head upon the shoulder of the emptiness you left, a waltz for the lonely, a tango for the bereft. The world is spinning round me, but I'm frozen in the past, knowing that this forever was the kind that couldn't last. One step for the longing, two steps for the tomorrow. I'm just here in the kitchen, slow dancing with my sorrow. Don't cut the music yet, I'm not ready for the end, even if this grief is now my only living friend. Let the song go on forever, let the floor begin to shake, until there's nothing left of me that's still alive to break. Left foot, right foot, moving through the dust, learning how breathe again is more than just a must. But I'll take one more turn before the record skips, with your ghost upon my arm and your name upon my lips. Slow dancing, just dancing, until the sorrow is all I know. Don't let go, please don't let go. I'm still dancing. The streetlights are bleeding through the window blinds, tracing shapes of you I'm trying not to find. The pillowcase still holds the ghost of your perfume, a haunting little kingdom in an empty room. I told my friends I'm doing fine, I'm moving on, but the bravest face just crumbles when the lights are gone. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there to hold, and the space you left behind is growing bitter cold. Every memory is a ripple in a dark, quiet lake. How much more of this fine can one person take? The moon is just a witness to the mess I've become, tied to a rhythm of a heart that's feeling numb. Now I'm sleeping with my tears tonight, drowning in the shadows of the could-have been light. They're the only things that stay when you say goodbye. The salt upon the sheets, the truth I can't deny. I'm tangled in the fabric of a love that's torn, waiting for a healing that was never born. No more us, just these stains on the years. And I'm lonely, I'm sleeping with my tears. The 3 a.m. silence is the loudest sound I know. It's the echo of the words we should have let go. I replay every fight, every I love you too, searching for the moment that I started losing you. They say that time is a healer, but time is a thief, stealing all the peace and leaving only grief. I'm a survivor of a war that nobody won, just a shadow standing where there used to be a sun. Maybe if I close my eyes, the soul will turn to gold, and I can finally break the grip of what I cannot hold. But the water's rising higher with every breath I take. It's a heavy, hollow penance for every heart I'll break. I'm not just tired, I'm exhausted by the almost and the dead. I don't know how to be whole ever again. So I'm sleeping with my tears tonight, drowning in the shadows of the could-have been light. They're the only things that stay when you say goodbye. The salt upon the sheets, the truth I can't deny. I'm tangled in the fabric of a love that's torn, waiting for a healing that was never born. No more us, just these stains on the years. And I'm lonely, I'm sleeping with my tears. I tingle with my tears. Oh, good night to the ghost, good night to the pain. I'm washing away in the middle of the rain. Just me and the salt, just me and the sea, in the bed where you used to be, sleeping with my tears. Yeah, I'm sleeping with my tears. I bought a map of a brand new city to find a road you didn't walk down first. I tried to follow the stars in the ceiling, trying to quench this wandering thirst. But every highway leads to your doorstep, and every sunset looks like your eyes. I'm trying to fly to a different horizon, but I'm tethered to all of our lives. I shook the casing and I broke the glass, trying to let all the memories pass. But the needle is stubborn, the needle is true. It doesn't care what I'm trying to do. I'm holding the compass that points to you. No matter the ocean, no matter the view, I can head for the north, I can run to the west, but my heart is a magnet inside of my chest. I'm a sailor who's lost in a world that is blue, with a broken old compass that points to you. I threw your sweater in a box in the attic. I changed the scent of the soap by the sink. I filled up the silence with static and shadows, just to stop having to feel or to think. But I turn a corner and there is your ghost, standing right where I loved you the most. There isn't a mountain or valley so wide that I can outrun the pull of the tide. Is it a gift or is it a curse to have a direction that only gets worse? I'm spinning in circles, I'm losing the race, while the arrow is locked on the lines of your face. I don't wanna find you, I wanna be free, but you're the only true north left for me. Yeah, I'm holding the compass that points to you. No matter the ocean, no matter the view, I can head for the north, I can run to the west, but my heart is a magnet inside of my chest. I'm a sailor who's lost in a world that is blue, with a broken old compass that points to you. It's a long way home, when home is a person who's gone. 1,000 miles away points to you, always you. I'm still lost, I'm still following. The tea has gone cold on the counter, the clock's ticking louder than before. There's a coat hook that's swinging in the hallway, but no one is walking through the door. I thought the shouting was the hardest part, the words that we use like a knife, but I'd take the thunder and the lightning back just to hear any sign of life. The air is heavy, the sky is bruised and gray, the mess we made hasn't moved or gone away. I'm waiting for the echo of your keys, but I'm only met with a hollow, bitter breeze. And oh, it's the silence after the storm that's breaking what is left of me. I survived the wreckage in the pouring rain, but I'm drowning in the memory. I used to pray for peace and quiet when our love was loud and warm, but I never knew how loud it gets in the silence after the storm. Your side of the closet is an empty shelf, a gap in the wall where your picture hung. I'm tasting the salt of 1,000 words that I should have kept on my tongue. The neighbors are laughing through the drywall, I can hear the shadows through the floor, while I'm holding my breath in the hallway, watching the dust settle under the door. In the middle of the fight, I felt alive, even if the truth was hard to find. But now the war is over and I've won the house, but I'm losing my mind. There's no more crashing glass, no more slamming doors, just the ghost of a ghost on these hardwood floors. Yeah, it's the silence after the storm that's breaking what is left of me. I survived the wreckage in the pouring rain, but I'm drowning in the memory. I used to pray for peace and quiet when our love was loud and warm, but I never knew how loud it gets in the silence after the storm. Yeah, it's the silence after the storm that's breaking what is left of me. I survived the wreckage in the pouring rain, but I'm drowning in the memory. I used to pray for peace and quiet when our love was loud and warm, but I never knew how loud it gets in the silence after the storm. It's deafening, the sound of you not being here. It's paralyzing, the way the smoke begins to clear. I'm standing in the ruins of us, just trying to stay warm in the silence, the terrible silence after the storm. I can hear my own heart breaking. It's the only sound left. I was doing fine in the grocery aisle, picking up things for a dinner for one. I'd gone 3 whole days with the ghost of a smile, thinking the hardest of healing was done. Then a melody spilled from a speaker above, like a tripwire hidden in the middle of the floor. Now I'm paralyzed here by a 3-minute love, and I can't remember what I came here for. It's just 4 chords and a simple rhyme, but it's a bridge straight back through the wall of time. The air gets thin and the lights go dim. The me without you starts to wear paper thin. Oh, it's a song that makes me miss us, the one that we played till the tape began to fray. It's the harmony that feels like a goodbye kiss, the one that I swear I'd never play. Now I'm standing in the rain of a memory, drowning in a rhythm that used to set me free. It's a beautiful knife, it's a chorus of dust. It's the song that makes me miss us. I remember the night that we danced in the hall, with no shoes on our feet and the volume up high. You sang all the words, you didn't know them at all, but you looked like the moon in a midnight sky. Now I hate every note, every beat, every bar. It's a map to a place that I can't go again. It's playing in cafes and passing in cars, like a wound that refuses to turn into a skin. I wanna turn it off, I wanna keep it on. I wanna hear your voice until the pain is gone, but the singer is reaching for a note I can't hit, and the empty space beside me is the worst part of it. It's a symphony of everything we used to be. Now it's just a ghost haunting me. Yeah, it's a song that makes me miss us, the one that we played till the tape began to fray. It's the harmony that feels like a goodbye kiss, the one that I swear I'd never play. Now I'm standing in the rain of a memory, drowning in a rhythm that used to set me free. It's a beautiful knife, it's a chorus of dust. It's the song that makes me miss us. Music is fading, but the silence is worse. It was our anthem, now it's my curse. I'm humming the ending where you used to laugh, just a broken record of a life cut in half. Don't play it again, please play it again. I still know every word, I still hear you. I'm standing where the sand is cold and gray, watching pieces of us drift away. I left my heart like a message in a bottle on the shore, but the ocean doesn't take those messages anymore. You were the horizon, the only line I'd see. Now there's nothing but this salt air stinging me. I'm tracing your name where the water meets the land, but it's slipping like a secret through my open hand. They told me love was a cycle, a moon-driven pull, that the empty spaces would eventually be full. But the shoreline is growing, the water's receding, and I'm just a witness to the way I'm still bleeding. 'Cause you're the tide that never comes back, leaving me stranded on the stones and the black. I'm waiting for the rush, for the roar, for the rise, but all I see is distance in the reflection of my eyes. You pulled the world away with one final breath, and this quiet, dry hollow is a living kind of death. I'm a lighthouse burning for a ship that's off the track, and you're the tide that never comes back. The shells are all broken, the coral is dry under the weight of a pale, indifferent sky. I used to feel the spray, the heat and the sting. Now I'm just a shorebird with a heavy broken wing. The maps that we drew have all turned to dust, covered in the salt and the wreckage and the rust. I keep checking the moon, praying for a change, but the rhythm of the world feels broken and strange. Maybe the water found a different coast to kiss. Maybe there's a blue that's deeper than this, but I'm still anchored to the place where we began. A lonely silhouette in a desert made of sand. The waves used to find me, they used to know my name. Now the silence and the shoreline look exactly the same. Never comes back. You're just going, that never comes back, leaving me stranded on the stones and the black. I'm waiting for the rush, for the roar, for the rise, but all I see is distance in the reflection of my eye. You pull the world away with one final breath, and this quiet, dry hollow is a living kind of death. I'm a lighthouse burning for a ship that's off the track, and you're the tide that never comes back. The water comes back. sun sets slow behind the high-rise steel, leaving shapes of things I'm not supposed to feel. I'm sitting in the corner where the lamplight dies, watching the dust dance in front of my eyes. There's a silhouette cast by the hallway light, a trick of the mind in the middle of the night. It looks like the way you used to lean by the door, but it's just a memory that doesn't live here anymore. I reach out my hand and I touch the cold paint. The image of us is becoming so faint, but I'd rather have a ghost than a room that is bare. I'd rather have a lie than the silence in the air. So I'm tracing your shadow on the bedroom wall, waiting for a footstep that's never gonna fall, following the lines of a face I used to know, trying to catch a person who's already gone. I'm a prisoner of the evening, a slave to the dark, desperate for the embers of a long dead spark. It's a hollow kind of comfort, it's a lonely way to fall, just tracing your shadow on the wall. I remember the curve of your shoulder in the light, the way you'd block the moon on a humid July night. Now the wall is just a canvas for everything I've lost, a ledger of the love and the heavy bitter cost. I move my fingers where your heartbeat used to be, but the drywall doesn't pulse and it doesn't look at me. I'm talking to the plaster, whispering your name, but the shadow doesn't answer, it just stays the same. The headlights from the street sweep across the floor, and for a second I'm not lonely anymore. But then the car passes and the darkness returns, and I'm back in the fire where the memory burns. So I'm tracing your shadow on the bedroom wall, waiting for a footstep that's never gonna fall, following the lines of a face I used to know, trying to catch a person who's already let go. I'm a prisoner of the evening, a slave to the dark, desperate for the embers of a long dead spark. It's a hollow kind of comfort, it's a lonely way to fall, just tracing your shadow on the wall. The neighbors think I'm crazy, talking to the dark, leaving the porch light on to leave a little more. But they don't understand that when the lights go down, this shadow is the only thing left in this town. That reminds me I was loved, that reminds me I was real, before my heart turned into something made of steel. The sun's coming up and the shadow is gone. I'm standing in the gray of a cold, empty dawn. The wall is just a wall, the room is just a room, and I'm just a ghost the light, tracing your shadow. I saw you in the grocery line, checking for your keys. Just a ghost of a familiar face that brought me to my knees. You're wearing that blue jacket, the one I said to buy. And for a second I forgot we ever said goodbye. The world kept moving around us, pushing carts and checking time, while I was stuck in 2 a.m. when you were still mine. We had the right devotion, but the timing was a thief. We built a cathedral on a foundation of grief. Now I'm looking at the exit, and you're looking at the floor. 2 parallel lines that don't cross anymore. You were the right forever, just the wrong human being. The most beautiful vision that I've ever stopped seeing. We were a masterpiece painted on a wall made of sand, a perfect forever we couldn't hold in our hands. I love you in the echoes, I love you in the dark, but we were never meant to keep the fire from the spark. Yeah, you're the wrong person, but the right forever. I heard you moved to the valley, found a house with the yard. I wonder if forgetting me was easy or was hard. Do you still drink your coffee with a little too much cream? Are you living a life that we only used to dream? It's a bitter pill to swallow, it's a heavy weight to bear, knowing everything I wanted is finally happening over there. We were a match made in heaven, but we met down in the rain. We had all of the passion and double the pain. We're a book with the perfect ending, but the pages are torn. A sunset that happened before the day was even born. You were the right forever, just the wrong human being. The most beautiful vision that I've ever stopped seeing. We were a masterpiece painted on a wall made of sand, the perfect forever we couldn't hold in our hands. I love you in the echoes, I love you in the dark, but we were never meant to keep the fire from the spark. Yeah, you're the wrong person, but the right forever. Maybe in a different life, where the stars are lining gold, we're the silver-haired lovers that the stories all foretold. But in this life, we're just a lesson. We're a scar upon the chest, a beautiful mistake that I love more than the rest. So walk out to your car, and I'll walk back to mine. We're both out of breath, and we're both out of time. You're the one I'll miss in every version of the light, the right kind of love. looking through the window and it didn't feel like a threat. I haven't reached for my phone to check for your name just yet. The kettle started singing and I hummed a little tune. I didn't collapse when I saw your old coat in the afternoon. The air felt a little thinner, the room a little more bright. I didn't wake up reaching for you in the middle of the night, but there's a ghost in the kitchen and a chill in the hall, a terrifying quiet hanging over it all. I should be celebrating, I should feel finally free, but this new kind of silence is suffocating me. Because today was the first day I didn't cry, and it feels like the day that we truly said goodbye. The salt on my cheeks is finally dried into a scar, and I've realized just how far away you actually are. I'm terrified of feeling of letting the memory go, because the pain was the last piece of you I had to hold. Yeah, it's a victory, but it feels like a lie. The first day I didn't cry. The cafe where we used to waste the time, and I didn't feel the rhythm of my heart start to climb. I saw a car like yours turning down on 7th Street, and I didn't lose the feeling in my hands or in my feet. I'm becoming a stranger to the person who was yours, closing all the windows and locking all the doors. I'm standing on the summit of a mountain made of grief, and I'm shaking from the horror of this hollowed out relief. Because today was the first day I didn't cry, and it feels like the day that we truly said goodbye. The salt on my cheeks is finally dried into a scar, and I've realized just how far away you actually are. I'm terrified of feeling of letting the memory go, because the pain was the last piece of you I had to hold. Yeah, it's a victory, but it feels like a lie. The first day I didn't cry. I'd rather be breaking if it meant you were still real, than to sit in this vacuum where there's nothing left to feel. Moving on feels like a betrayal, like I'm erasing the ink. I'm standing on the edge and I'm trying not to blink. The moon is rising now, and my eyes are still dry. I'm staring at the ceiling, asking the shadows why. I'm getting better, but I've never felt worse. The end of the blessing, the start of the curse. I didn't cry today, I didn't cry. God, I wish I could. I wish I could feel the sting again. The first day I didn't cry. I put on the sweater that doesn't smell like you. I've mastered the shade of a different kind of blue. I practice my punchline in the bathroom glass, so the neighbors don't notice when the shadows pass. I'm clearing the table, I'm washing the plate, acting like I didn't lose the only hand of fate. If you saw me at the market or driving in my car, you'd never even guess just how broken down we are. I got a good morning for the girl at the till, and a steady hand for the coffee I used to spill. I'm a masterpiece of porcelain, polished and still, while the rest of me is screaming from the bottom of the hill. I'm perfecting the art of faking fine, drawing a perfect steady hollow line. If I smile long enough, maybe I'll believe the lie that I didn't watch the best part of my spirit die. I'm a neon sign in a ghost town street, looking for a rhythm, for a heart that skipped a beat. Yeah, it's a beautiful performance, a tragedy, and I'm perfecting the art of faking fine. My friends tell me lately that I'm doing so well, like I didn't just escape from private kind of hell. I nod and I laugh in the key of okay, while I'm counting every second of the wreckage of the day. I've hidden the photos in a box beneath the bed to keep the ghosts from talking to the voices in my head. I'm a professional at busy, a scholar of the new, doing everything except for remembering you. But the mask starts to itch when the sun starts to set and the fine starts to feel like a heavy iron net. I'm a high wire rack with no safety below, putting on a hell of a colorful show. Steady hollow line. If I smile long enough, maybe I'll believe the lie that I didn't watch the best part of my spirit die. I'm a neon sign in a ghost town street, looking for a rhythm, for a heart that skipped a beat. Yeah, it's a beautiful performance, a tragedy, and I'm perfecting the art of faking fine. But in the 3 a.m. static, when the world is asleep and the promises I made are the ones I can't keep, the paint starts to crack and the colors all run, and I realize the damage has already been done. I'm exhausted from the acting, I'm tired of the part of being the person with a healing heart. So I'll wake up tomorrow and I'll put on the face, I'll move through the movements and I'll stay in my place. Don't look too closely, don't ask me twice, because fine is just another word for paying the price. Yeah, I'm fine, I'm perfectly fine. Don't look at the cracks, it's just an art form, faking fine.